철사하는 엄마들이 또 금방 아직도 탈수가 되어서 걱정들 많이 하시는데 이럴 때또 우리가 또 많이 또 집에서 얘기를 드려야 돼요. 너는 먹이지 마세요. 너는 먹이지 마세요. 이런 이제 아이들 특별히
and give us the answer, because I am afraid that with language being lost, then many of the next generation Jumma will not relate to the Jummas from back home, and then they might assimilate to the host country. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's a human right, individual right, who you want to marry, who you want to stay with. But if the language is lost, do you have a choice of choosing a partner from Hilltracks? Your choice. So a lot of these things are going to. So who will be the next Ronald in 2033?
Yeah, right.
You understand what I mean? Now, there can be three Ronalds, different Ronalds. But what I'm thinking is that some strategic thinking and learning from what's already there, study other societies, other languages, and see where they make the right choice. Or at least that you have choices. I will choose to not speak Chakma. I will choose to speak Korean. That's my choice. Okay. So let's say maybe in Chakma. But if another one is saying, I want my child to speak Chakma and Korean.
In our society, especially about linguistic identity, in our society, in my view, social stress is so strong, especially for the language problem. So in kindergarten and daycare center, usually teachers tell them speak Korean because your baby now cannot speak well like that. So we need some kind of honor about toward their mother tongue.
No, that's, it is I see nothing wrong there. Because if anyone, an immigrant, wants to really enjoy rights as a citizen, if they have the wrong accent, if they have the foreign accent, they will face some discrimination. This is not just Korea. It's USA, Canada, Australia. But my question is, and here comes in language and child psychology. Can you retain multilingualism? And I'm happy that the mayor, multilingualism, because I have friends, we are doing this mother tongue based multilingual education. This will not happen in Korea for Chakma, but it will happen in Mizoram. But even if it's not mother tongue based, it's Korean language based mother tongue primary education, but at home level, at community level. And the good thing with Ronin and all guys, they're all within 30 minutes of each other, like Los Angeles. You see, they can just say, and in Hilltracks, they have these weekend schools. On the weekend, 2 days in a school, because a child's right to speak the mother tongue is an individual right, whereas indigenous people's rights to retain the language is a collective. But you have to distinguish between individual and collective. That one single child who is not getting the chance to speak with other children speaking the same language, apart from Korean, I'm talking about here, but then same you take it to Canada, Australia. And this is a thing that is very practical for us, the Chakma and Jumma. But I'm sure other people suffer it too. And whether we can team up to provide a collective answer.
They also have a strategy. Sometimes they send their children to India, Chakma community, and so they want to transfer their identity, especially linguistic identity, but fail in this society because if their son and daughter enter kindergarten, certainly they will not speak Jumma mother tongue. So they want to send their children to India society, so big community, like that. But it's not easy because in our schooling system, elementary school and middle school, maybe no time to do like that. So even though their parents have passion about transferring their linguistic identity, but children from kindergarten or daycare center, if they stop speaking their mother tongue, it is so sad. So I analyzed why in this society their mother tongue they cannot keep. So I have a result in my view only. So maybe social press in kindergarten and school push them speak Korean. You parents also when they are concerned speak Korean for your children, but it is not right. If they speak your mother tongue in your house,
Exactly.
and the children, your mother tongue was so precious thing.
And children can
like
be
that.
multilingual.
Yeah.
I cannot. I'm too old to be multilingual.
It is very
But a
important.
child can take 3 or even 4 languages, I'm
Yeah,
told.
yeah.
Not every child. 90% of young
Yeah,
children
yeah.
can handle. I saw my own younger son. I saw my other relatives. Sometimes 3 to 4 languages. But you can learn fast, but you can lose fast. But you still have the pressure.
So we
I don't know.
invited some scholar to our center, and we have those kinds of class how to grow in multicultural, multilinguistic. Yeah. So that scholar, that professor told us, she has also experienced same experience in abroad. So she told us, please tell your mother tongue in your house. If you convenient some language, please use that in your family. And children will get out from their home, and in any place they will speak Korean language,
Yeah.
host language. It is very natural.
And does that expert think it is possible?
Yeah. So she told us until 15 years old, they can, sometimes they may late to speak Korean language.
Yeah.
But from 15 years old, may rapidly creative human being become.
There is one problem here with an immigrant. They have the insecurity of obtaining papers, or jobs, or being accepted. So they are in a hurry to assimilate.
Yeah.
So I think what happened to Ronel is less problematic now because Ronel did not have the numbers then. So he was more concerned. But now, many of the young people, there's 100 plus.
Right.
You have more Chakma and other Jumma to meet during the weekends. I don't know, maybe the anxiety is as high as Ronald's, I don't know. But that also propels people to not even speak or speak Korean at home, or you speak in Chakma, but your child replies in Korean. I've seen that. I've seen that in New York. The children, when they meet to play, they speak in English, not Chakma. But the parent is speaking to the child in Chakma. The reply is coming in English.
Yeah, right. In Korean society, same. They can hear and listen. They can understand little, but answer in Korean.
The same thing is happening.
Austria also same. So sometimes I wanna know about in England, the Chakma community. How about linguistic identity now transferring to their children
Same.
or not?
Same problem. I have my 2 cousins
Same problem.
in England. The parents speak to them in Chakma, at least in my presence. They show it. But the reply is coming in English.
Then there is no way to transfer their
No, there are exceptions.
linguistic
There are
identity.
exceptions. There are exceptions. Where the critical mass is bigger.
like Indian? Mizoram?
Exactly. Bengalis living in London,
Uh-huh.
they have such a big. See, they're speaking English outside, but they're speaking Bengali at home.
Because they
Gujarati.
can, yeah.
Gujaratis, that's a very big and very thriving community in Britain. They have not lost language. Punjabis, I think 90% they have not lost. So there are also the success stories of non-assimilation with regard to English. But whether the threshold of the number or socio-economic status, maybe that is the one that makes the difference. Physical numbers and your socio-economic status. I don't know, but because if once you lose that language, you are losing a lot of things.
Maybe some possibility in my view, because big society, one ethnic big society, if there is, they can make a kindergarten for ethnics.
Yeah.
People. Then can transfer, like India, the huge society, they can make themselves kindergarten, daycare center, and after school like that. But this kind of small society, Jumma society, impossible. It is problem. And usually, Bengali language is so popular language, and they have so many kinds of teaching tools, teaching media. But Jumma society, even though 181 people come and go here, but maybe a few people can write Chakma language, Chakma scripture. So
Even
it
in the
is
hill
also
tracts.
problem.
Even in the hill tracts.
It is also problem.
But we have in one area they have day schools, so they trained I don't know more than 5,000 people in a 3-month course, 12-week course, including adults. But the language is more important than the script. I am also promoting the script, but language is far more important, even if you lose the script. But I don't know. But I give you an example of one guy in France. He was Chakma, adopted by French parents as a Korean. So until he was 20-something, he did not speak one word of Chakma because adopted by French. And then he started teaching himself English. But then he married a Chakma woman.
Oh, really?
Now he works in Central America. And now he speaks English. He speaks English. Power of love. Did you say that? No, that is of course one way with your partner. So there are examples where, but the number is small.
But already you told today we watched about their dance, body language transferring, body language, dance and music and those kind of and food. But in our society,
Here, the
yeah,
Chakmas
right.
eat, when they eat seafood,
yeah.
when they eat fish, they cook Korean style, not Chakma.
But in our society,
Even cuisine. But cuisine still strong. Chakma.
how about name identity in France and Australia, London. In our country, it is so social pressure so strong.
Yeah.
So they must change their name in Korean language.
In Australia, it is not a problem. You can call yourself whatever you want to.
Good.
In USA, Canada, UK, I think even France. It used to be a little different in Argentina. You had to have a like Carlos Spanish name. But no. But here, from their own wish, sometimes they are adopting Korean names
Right.
so that you are more accepted. So that is where we were discussing the debate. Ronel and a few others were saying. Ronel is saying the identity is more important than the name. Even if you call yourself Korean. But I think we have some essential values as a Chakma. He has no problem. But there are some others opposite who say, no, you have to call yourself Chakma.
Sometimes they debate about that. So someone's criticized, why did you change your name
Yeah, true.
and your children's name? someone's protector.
Sometimes even me.
In other words.
I have a name which is
Until
not
now.
Chakma.
아, 안녕하세요. 아, 보르? 보르 people.